Every day I talk with people who want to learn planche. A lot of them, they learn it from years and they still can't do it. For me, one of the biggest reasons are they don't have strategy and plan. They're just confused from too much information. They're just doing a lot of exercises, even for not their level, for not their situation, but just to try the new exercises. My name is Radoslav. I train calisthenics from 8 years and I have more than 30 titles. In this video, I will show you a strategy that you can start with new beginning. You will build the right foundation, the right technique of every single progression, how to go from the progression that you are right now to the next one. And after 6 months to achieve your first planche. So I will start with the first step of the planche, which is the planche lean hold. Planche lean hold, you need to hold it around 15 to 20 seconds before you can continue with the next step of planche. We will spend on planche 30 days. So the first 30 days I can recommend you build the right foundation, because actually the planche lean hold is really close to the full planche. All the muscle connection, the position of the body, actually everything is the foundation that will help you until the end of your planche career. So actually the planche lean hold, you need 15-20 seconds with clean form. I will show you how to do the planche lean hold with clean form. If you train 4 times per week, that's 4 weeks, 1 month. So 4 weeks, 4 days per week, that means 16 workouts. For 16 workouts, the goal is from 15 to 20 seconds clean form, and you will be ready to go from planche lean hold to the next progression, which is tuck planche. Planche lean hold, you have to start it with push-up position. So the distance between the arms have to be a little bit more than your shoulders, like this, so around 50 centimeters. And also your thumbs have to be like this, forward. So when you go on this position, lean forward until the wrist is in one line with your lower back. The legs, all the time, they have to be pressed together like this. So you have to press your feet together. After you press your feet together, you will squeeze your glutes much better. So after you squeeze the glutes, your core have to be squeezed all the time, all the moment. So press legs together, squeeze glutes, squeeze core, and lean forward. The next thing that you have to do is to keep the protraction of the body. The protraction is this position of the body that you are like this. So to keep the protraction, you have to do these things. You have to push the chest maximum as you can, like this, to push it down, like this, and to squeeze it. That's the position. So you have to just push it like this and to do all the other things that I told you. So if you push your chest only, that's not enough, because if your shoulders are here, it's not good. So to not be like this, you have to squeeze the lats. So after you squeeze the lats and you push the chest, you're doing the protraction. The position of the head have to be like this, neutral. So not forward, neutral. So like this. Squeezed, pressed legs together, squeezed glutes, core, pushed chest, squeezed lats, and lean forward. Next progression, tuck planche, as I told you, and you need to hold it around 10 or 15 seconds. We will spend, for example, 8 workouts or 10 workouts, around 15 days. So for 15 days, if you try to hold more and more, almost every single workout, you have to have 10 or 15 seconds and you will be ready. Third step. Step number 2 is tuck planche, and for the planche, not only the tuck and all the other progressions, I recommending you to learn everything with parallels. So that's why I took my parallels. For the first progression, it's not a problem to be on the ground the first month. So actually, I will show you how to do tuck planche. The grip is the same, like the distance between the grip is the same. Not outside like this, to be straight. Not inside too much, because you hurt your wrist. But something like neutral and a little bit inside, like this. So not like this, a little bit inside. After you're going from planche lean hold to tuck, you can go from planche lean hold like this and you can try to touch the knees to the chest. So always you have to press and push your legs closer to the chest like this. The biceps have to look forward like this. You have to press the parallettes together like this, like you want to make them like this, but you know it's impossible. But just in your mind. So squeezed, biceps forward, knees close to the chest. So the third step of planche is half advanced tuck planche. So the half advanced tuck planche, you have to hold it between 5 or 8 seconds. And you have to spend around 15 days. Again, 8 workouts if you train 4 times. 8 workouts from tuck to half advanced tuck planche. The advanced tuck planche is 90-degree angle between your core and the thighs. So this is tuck, advance. So half advanced tuck planche is between them. It's like 50% advance. So tuck, and this is half advance. You just have to keep everything same. The grip, to squeeze the parallels, to press them together, to roll your biceps forward, to try to keep the lats squeezed all the time. And don't forget to have maximum distance between your ears and the shoulders. So if you're like this, this is the best. Because if you go from tuck to advance and you're like this, it's actually impossible to hold it. So you just have to be squeezed lats, pushed chest, squeezed core, and this is the perfect position. Here we have 5 or 8 seconds with clean form. You will be ready for the fourth step, the advanced tuck planche. You need to hold it again 5 or 8 seconds, but we will spend more time here. Around 30 days you have to train advanced tuck and trying to make the form perfect, maximum as you can, and to make your hold 5 or 8 seconds before you're ready for the next step. Step number 4, advanced tuck planche. Tuck, half tuck, advance. People doing this mistake. Tuck, and they squeeze the lower back, and they try to go with squeezed lower back like this, try to open the angle between the core and the thighs, but it's really wrong, because when you squeeze the lower back, the muscles of your core are relaxed. So it's impossible to be with squeezed lower back and squeeze core in the same time on advanced tuck. So you can try it. And don't squeeze the lower back, keep your core squeezed all the time, and other rules that I told you. And then you can go from tuck off advanced tuck to advanced tuck. The fifth one is frog stand with raised legs. This is the step, this is the name of the step, and you have to hold it around 5 seconds before you're ready for the next one. And 15 days, it's also enough to reach these 5 seconds and to be ready for the next progression. I forgot to tell you that already we have, until the 4th step, already we have 90 days, because you can see 30 days here, 30 days, and 90 days. So the goal is for the first 3 months to go from planche lean hold to frog stand with raised legs, to be ready for this step. And I promise you, after the advanced tuck and after the 5 or 8 seconds advanced tuck, you will be 100% ready for this progression. After you reach 5 seconds on frog stand with raised legs, 15 days, something like this, you're ready for the 6th one, frog stand with raised legs. Why frog stand with raised legs? Because that's a frog stand, and to raise your legs, that means to remove the knees from your elbows, like this. You're here, push down, and try to lift the knees like this. So everything is just to push down and open the legs. And I promise you, when you push down and open your legs, you will remove the knees from the elbows. It's really simple. Here, start. If you're like this, it's really hard. So you have to put your knees. So right now I don't have a pressure. So you have to have the frog stand. The frog stand is really hard. The frog stand is really easy. So you have to have frog stand. open the legs and push down. The sixth one is Pike Straddle Planche. You need to hold it 5 or 7 seconds, and you have to spend around 30 days there. Why 30 days? Because the Pike Straddle Planche is really closer to the Straddle Planche, and 30 days more workouts to reach like 5 or 7 seconds with squeezed legs, squeezed core, with good muscle connection. It will make really good preparation for the future progressions. Pike Straddle Planche, 5 or 7 seconds, something like this. Or if you hold like 10, it's not a problem. But definitely if you have 5, you can just try to go on the next progression. From this progression to straight your knees. I mean, to straight the legs, that means you have to squeeze the thighs to lock the knees. And my advice for you is to point your tools. Because when you point your tools, you're squeezing your calves. When you squeeze your calves, you can squeeze better the thighs. And in the future, it's easier for you to squeeze all of your legs and also with the glutes to straight the legs back for the straddle planche. So, proximate to tricep legs and just lock the knees. Step number 7 of the planche is the half pike planche. And again, like the step 3 to step 4, we don't go from tuck to advanced tuck planche. We don't go directly, but we have step between. So actually, it's half advanced. And here is the same. You have pike and you have half pike. You need around 30 days to stay on this progression because the half pike is really close to the straddle. It's actually, you just have to squeeze the glutes more and the lower back, and you will straight the legs back. So actually it's one step before the straddle planche. After the pike, the next progression is the half pike. So after you're on this progression, you just have to open your legs and lean a little bit forward. So when you open your legs, automatically you lift your legs. And when you lean forward, you just change the direction of pushing and you lift the legs even more. I'm going to show you again. You're here, open your legs and lean. So only on this position you're already close to the straddle planche. But before the straddle planche, so between the pike, so between the pike and the straddle planche, you have half pike, which is this progression. So you just have to try to squeeze your legs really good. So point your tools, squeeze the calves, lock the knees, squeeze the thighs, and squeeze the glutes. Last step, straddle planche hold. And the goal is to achieve it for 3 seconds. Because actually, if you have some skill for 3 seconds, you can say that you can do it, because it's not 1, not 2, 3 seconds hold. So it's actually enough if you count them properly. And after you have 8 or 10 seconds on this progression, half pike straddle planche, and if it's with good form, everything that you have to do, as you know, is to squeeze the glutes, to push the hips down, to squeeze the lower back, and to try to go with your legs like this to straight body. So you have around 2 weeks to do it. It's actually really possible if you have pike straddle planche, 5-7 seconds. If you have the foundation right here, another 30 days for half pike planche, and everything is just to squeeze the lower back and the glutes and to go from half pike straddle planche to straddle planche for 3 seconds. Don't squeeze the lower back before you squeeze the glutes, because, for example, you are on pike and you squeeze the lower back and your glutes are relaxed, and with the glutes the core is also relaxed. So if you relax the glutes and the core, that's really bad for planche. So after you have this foundation of squeezed core and glutes on half pike, you just have to squeeze the lower back. So the lower back is the muscle that lifts your legs on perfect line. Before that, as you know, 8 or 10 seconds half pike planche, squeeze core, glutes, tight legs. You have to be high above the ground, you have to squeeze the lats, press the shoulders. Then only the lower back is the muscle that lifts your legs to the perfect line. You can see it again. From half pike to straddle planche. So you have to understand this movement of squeezing the lower back with squeezed core and glutes. Planche lean hold. tuck planche, half tuck, advance, extend to tricep legs, pike planche, half pike, straddle planche. This is the steps that I'm showing you how to go on every single progression to the other one. And I know a lot of people who are stuck from months. They can't learn the planche from 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. But I'm definitely sure if you have this strategy right here, it's not that hard. I mean, I just showing you like examples of some seconds of hold and how much time you can spend on the current progression. So it's not that hard. I believe definitely for 6 months, if you start from planche lean hold, you can go for 6 months from planche lean hold to the straddle planche. Every day I talk with people and they spend years. I don't know how that's happening. And for every one of you who is on advanced tuck planche, that's really good because you skip the 3 months of the progression. So actually, if you have advanced tuck planche, maybe you have to fix your technique and you can continue forward, or you can just directly continue forward. Don't go on tuck planche or planche lean hold. You don't need to do it. If you have frog stand with tricep legs, or if you're already trying the straddle, that means you're really, really close. So from zero to straddle planche for 6 months. It's definitely possible. We have in the mentorship program people who learn from zero to straddle planche for 3 months. So 6 months is not that much. So if you start right now, that means right now is October, so November, December, January, February, March, April. So April, the next year, you will have the perfect straddle planche hold. And you will be ready to close the legs to full, to learn the straddle planche push-ups, straddle planche presses, to achieve also next progressions and variations. So you can achieve a lot of things, but the foundation and the principles and the rules that I told you with the technique and how to go on the next progressions, this is something that will push you forward. I hope this video will help you. You will not be stuck and you will show me your progress. You will send me your progress in Instagram. I will be really happy to hear that with this video. This is one of my first videos. It's not that good. I mean, the lights and how I talk and everything is not perfect, but I want to make it better. So I want to help you with longer videos like this, not just the videos that I'm posting in Instagram. Also, they're really helpful with the exercises for planche, a lot of things, but YouTube is something better. All the information, it took me like 9 years because I train from a lot of time. I'm a professional athlete, you know that. And I see too many people that are stuck, and that's the reason to make these videos. So you can send this video to someone of your friends who is stuck on planche and need this information. You can like the video, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will post in this channel future videos with specific things in the planche, because the planche is something that a lot of people need help. So yeah, guys, you can subscribe, like, and if you need professional help, you know that actually I am available for that. We can work together. I can help you professionally. The link is in the bio, so when you click it, you have to fill the form and I will contact with you after that. If we're fit to work together, we can make a conversation to talk about your struggles, goals, what's stopping you. And if I see that we can help you with my team, I will give you the opportunity to be part of my mentorship program. So yeah, guys, thanks you for that you watched this video, and see you in the next one.